When 2 years ago, the township says, yep, you can build a wall there. Then 2 years later, they decide, yeah, nah, you can't. That would really, really suck. Dan and his crew came in here and built a beautiful, probably 10-foot high retaining wall by 60 feet maybe, Deej?
Sounds about right, yeah.
That wall is probably 3 feet off a little road here. And when we built it, we had to put extensions on the sewer and the water that ran along there. And we did that. We were working with the township. They knew the project was going in. The extensions that we put on the water and the sewer were approved of them. And then the way I understand it, like a year or so later, I guess a new supervisor came in and he looked at this and said, no, this has got to come out. It's not legal. It needs to be 40 feet off the center of the road. They took it to court, they fought it, and they lost it. And he had to pay to take the wall out, and we're gonna take it out and relocate it on the property. They made us submit plans and drawings and all of that for it. Everything seems happy, so now we're gonna start building this project. Last week we came in here and we tore it out, so now we have a bank of clean stone and geogrid there. We're gonna be grading off that bank, putting down topsoil and straw, hopefully making everyone happy. Okay, so here's the new and improved plan. I'm gonna continue this fence line here. I'm gonna come down to this corner, do a rounded edge on it like this, something like this, and run it straight up there where the string line is. He has a pad up there. And then we'll build the wall in here, backfill this, put the fence around there, make a nice level spot in here. Well, we have a wrap today. Our hydro seed's done, got it all done. I would have preferred to not have to do this a second time, but we did what we could. We came in and did it as efficiently as possible. We tore down the wall, rebuilt it here. The owner's as happy as he can be given the circumstances, and I just talked with the guy from the township, and he seems to be pleased with everything. Maybe we made all parties happy today, Deej, huh?
Maybe.
I'd say it's a win.
I hope.
I'd say it's a win. Now he can put his fence around here. He can have a nice flat spot to put his dogs out. That's what we do, solve problems. We're here in Hollidaysburg and we're putting in a walkway and a patio. We have timber, brick, concrete, whatever, walkway right here. We're gonna take it out We're going to make it a little wider. That's too narrow. And we're gonna take out the sharp 90s in it. All the hardscape we do, for the most part, has gentle curves in it rather than sharp 90s. Curved walkways look better. And we're gonna move out a little bit further and try to get a little bit of a bigger planting bed between the walkway and the house. So walkway come back in here, curving around here, and a patio back in this space. These steps are going to be eliminated. We're going to make it all one grade. First things first, we have to tear down this wall. It's a dry stack wall that's starting to fill. I'm guessing there's no clean stone behind it, so freeze and thaw of the dirt that's behind it pushes out the wall. We're going to rebuild that. First project of 2023 is another wall project. And as you can see, it's gonna need some help. It's almost a shame to tear these down. I do admire the work of art that these are, but a tree grew in there and it's fallen over. And this is somebody's rental house. They just rent out this house. We're going to be taking this wall out, putting in a new wall 60 feet long, putting in new steps there. The primary challenge here is gonna be space. We're in downtown Altoona and it is tight here. Small streets, there's gas line running here, there's sewer line somewhere. I think that's all. I don't think there's any electric coming in. But yeah, we have a porch here. We have our new wall here, we got our gas meters here. The main line runs out here. And so I assume there's a return up into here, but yeah, this tear out's gonna be a little tricky. Downspouts coming down here, and then the sewer comes down somewhere right here. So this is no better way to start off the year than repairing a sewer line. Okay, there we go. I think that looks better than what was here. I think this wall goes well with what's here in the city. You see a lot of those old hand-built walls of natural stone like we tore out, and I think this matches that a little better than like a retaining wall block. So we got a 60-foot wall, and we have 5-foot Techo block York steps going up there. In the spring, we'll be back in to do the seating and finish all the small details on it. Today is hardscaping day. I'm gonna be talking about how to build a raised patio today. If your yard is like most people's backyards, it's not nice and flat, and so you're going to have to make a space to put in a patio. A lot of the yards we work in look like that. There's hills in them. In this case, it falls off steeply here. Oftentimes we either end up building a retaining wall to hold back a bank so that we get a nice level spot. In this case, we're going to end up building a wall around the outside perimeter to bring up the patio to get a level space. We're going to go around the outside perimeter with a retaining wall block and build it up so that I can elevate that patio and get a nice level spot that way. So that's what makes sense here.